Hey, Renegades, Jeremy Burgess, the Detroit market expert, founder of Renegade Detroit Investors. First of all, Happy New Year. My dogs, Mocha, Latte, hello everybody. They're a little excited. They're here working with me right now. 2011 is going to be an amazing year. 2010 was definitely interesting. 2011 is going to be even greater. And starting off tomorrow, the main speaker for Renegade Detroit Investors is a guy I've known for a little over 2 years now, Kim Brown. His story is absolutely amazing. I mean, the poverty this guy came out of with his family. A number of times his family was evicted, to becoming an owner of 2 McDonald's. Now he's a motivational speaker, an amazing motivational speaker too, I might add. Kim Brown is just amazing. And a lot of people look at motivation as just fluff. And I'm not a huge fan of New Year's resolutions. I think if it works for you, do it. I like doing resolutions any time of the year. But the beginning of the year, I think it does make sense to turn over a new leaf. To say, okay, look back over the past year. What have I done? What worked? What didn't work? What I liked, what I didn't like, and kind of look and see where things are going. And motivation, to me, is kind of like food or water or love. I mean, you got to constantly be filling either your stomach or that cup or that reservoir you have. And some people look at it as fluff, and I disagree. It's not fluff. It's something we need because, I mean, when you set goals, there's going to be obstacles to those goals. And no matter how hard you work, sometimes what you need to get over that hurdle is a little extra motivation, which is why I asked Kim Brown to come speak for Renegade Detroit Investors. I know a lot of us had good years. Maybe some of us did okay. I know I had mixed results. I definitely got caught in that whole FHA thing. Yeah, and I've talked about that before. Kind of got my butt kicked on FHA. Wholesaling's gone real well, though. I'm pretty happy with where Renegade Detroit Investors is going. But, you know, some things worked out really well and some things didn't. We learn our lesson. And, you know, when we make mistakes, that's where you really got to dig down deeper. You run into some sort of obstacle. And Kim Brown, you cannot listen to Kim Brown without walking away feeling like you could just conquer the world. I've listened to him speak many times. It constantly blows my mind. I mean, for what this guy overcame, it's just absolutely amazing to me. And I like these stories because I have big goals, big aspirations. And I know a lot of you guys do too. In fact, most of you guys do. And even on the smaller goals, I mean, life gets in the way of things. And when I listen to someone like Kim Brown speak, and I hear what he was able to overcome, it really fills me with a lot of hope and a lot of drive and a lot of passion. Because if he can do what he did, there's no reason I can't do what I want to do. And this is going to be a great way to kick off 2011. Come fill that cup, you know, get your motivation level high to become more motivated so you can absolutely just crush 2011. Also want to throw out some thanks for some of the Renegades, Todd Brittingham and Kelly, thank you. My wife and I, we just got back really early this morning, actually. First all-nighter, by the way, of 2011, crushing it. I'm saying crushing it because Todd and Kelly wanted me to read "Crush It" by Gary Vaynerchuk, and I didn't read it, but I did took a page out of yours there, Todd, and I listened to it. My wife and I listened to it, and it was great. I think I'm just gonna steal and deploy that "Crush It," man. That guy does crush it. And, you know, if I can get him to come speak for free, I don't think I'll be able to. But I got the next best thing, Kim Brown. Also, just want to wet your lips here a little bit on some significant changes that we're going to be doing at Renegade Detroit Investors. Real briefly, when we had our last speaker, Todd Waller, come, apparently that really sparked some sort of fire. I had him as a guest blogger for Renegade Detroit Investors. His material was so good, and I know not everybody could make it out. to every single Renegade Detroit investor meeting, even though I really think you should. If you want it and you want to crush it, you should be there. But I understand life gets in the way too. So we allowed him to be a guest blogger. And Todd really kind of had a really great idea. And I'll do another video on it, but he had a really great idea is why don't we take and use this platform of Renegade Detroit Investors and take this guest blogging idea a lot further and add a lot more value to the group. So I embrace that. You know, as soon as I read his Facebook message, I was like, man, you know what? That's a great idea. That's just something we need to do. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of work and a lot more commitment, and a lot of unpaid work too. As much as I love Renegade Detroit Investors, it doesn't exactly translate well into paychecks. But you know, sometimes when you're doing things, there's more to life than money. What I get out of Renegade Detroit Investors, that feeling of accomplishment is great. And when these little things happen, like Todd approaching me with this idea, that's what Renegade Detroit Investors is. What a great idea. Anyway, we're going to crush it. We're going to take this guest blog. I don't want to get into too much. Just want to wet your lips with the idea of the direction we're going. And what you're going to see is a lot more real-time, amazing information, whether you invest in Detroit, whether you invest in the suburbs, whether you do apartments, or you do single-family homes, you do rentals, you flip houses. You've been doing this for a long time. You're just starting. You're interested in social media, whatever. What we're going to do is over the next year, we're going to blog and do videos and do radio shows and all this crazy stuff. We're going to blast it out to you guys. And we're talking about unprecedented levels of information and access to how we operate our businesses in the unique way and personalities that we do it. And I'm really excited about it. It's going to be great. It's obviously going to be a lot of work, but I'm really excited about it. I think it was a great idea, and we're going to crush it. Right now, Todd and I are going to kind of head the thing up. It's Todd's baby, but obviously Renegade Detroit Investors is my baby. So I'm going to be an active part of it. It's going to be Todd kind of running most of the show on that. I will be a blogger on that as well. We're going to have Dennis Fassett, our local apartment expert. We're also going to have Jesse Boyd. I'm sure you've been kind of following him. He's a Redford real estate expert. Also, I don't know if you've been following on Blocks of Love, but go ahead and check that out on Facebook too. Blocks of Love. Todd was able to talk his lovely wife Kelly too, because I think it's really important that we have a female perspective. There are a lot of ladies investing in real estate, and we need to get their voice out there too. I'm still working on my wife Gina. She's a little camera shy, doesn't like to write all that much, but if you have an idea on someone who could be in there, we're going to approach this really cautiously though. So. But these are people I already know, like, and trust. They've got the right idea. I love the way they do things, and they're absolutely crushing it. This is gonna be great. So be looking for that. I'll put that video up tomorrow, probably after the Renegade Detroit Investor meeting. But anyway, come out. New location, Villanova, Ferndale, off of 9 Mile and Woodward. Go ahead and send out a reminder email for everybody. New location, new year. Come fill your motivation cup. Come hear Kim Brown's story. He's an amazing speaker. You know, let's start off 2011 right. And I don't know if you can tell, but Mocha is climbing into my lap. All right, Mocha. So let's have Renegade Detroit Investors. Let's crush it. Mocha wants you to crush it. And, you know, let's make it happen, guys. All right. And I'll see you at the meeting tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Once again, Jeremy Burgess, founder. Yes, I love you, baby. Founder of Renegade Detroit Investors, the Detroit market expert. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks.